this time of global crisis, instead of slowing down, fast food chains are able to rebound quicker than expected, thanks to more customers learning to adopt third-party delivery apps and restaurants capitalizing on drive-thru lanes. But if you're a fast food lover, you might want to look away for a moment because what we're about to show you might just make you swear them off altogether. Well, that isn't necessarily a bad thing, is it? Let's sink our teeth into these 8 gross facts about fast food restaurants. What's up, Factnatics? This is Discovery Amuse, serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Watch out for our number 1 pick because it might just make you think twice about that soda refill. Number 8. Subway's chicken. The least you could expect from a chicken sandwich is that it's made from pure chicken, right? Well, apparently that's too much to ask.
This fresh, delicious, tasty, meaty, turkey-filled, cold-cut combo. I eat 3 every day to help keep me strong.
Subway became the subject of speculation in 2017 when a CBC News report performed DNA testing on some of our favorite fast food chicken sandwiches. It was revealed that the roasted chicken strips in Subway's sandwich contains only 53.6% chicken DNA. The rest are so-called meat fillers like soy protein.
Many of the ingredients were refined starches or different names for sugar. Lots of different names for types of sodium and different salt combinations.
Well, so much for eating fresh. The report further claims that the Subway chicken has about a quarter less protein than home-cooked chicken, and the sodium levels are 10 times higher than normal. But Subway reps vehemently denied the allegations, saying that their chicken only contains 1% soy protein, which is just to help stabilize the texture of their product. Keep watching because our number 1 pick makes a good case for avoiding soda fountains, and it's not just about the sugar. Number 7. Wendys Chili. I personally go to Wendy's for the Baconator and the classic Frosty, but others come for a heartwarming bowl of their world-famous chili. And who can blame them? Who doesn't like a piping hot bowl of leftover meat, right?
Oh my God.
What?
In 2015, a Reddit user who once worked as a shift manager for Wendy's revealed that the chili meat comes from burgers that stayed too long on the grill and are too hard or dried out. But before you get all grossed out, come to think of it, there's really nothing wrong with repurposing burger scraps. The no-waste policy is actually pretty commendable. However, the Huffington Post once reported that to prevent their chili from caking or clumping together, the fast food chain uses a sprinkle of silicon dioxide. Yup, the same mineral that can be found in sand, and apparently it's common practice in the restaurant industry. Number 6. Styrofoam Cups. These white little cups are a staple in fast food chains because not only are they cheap, they also provide better insulation. But more and more environment-conscious companies are veering away from these Styrofoam cups because they're not really biodegradable. Plus, they're actually dangerous to your health. The material used in these coffee cups contains the chemical called styrene, which has been linked to various illnesses such as vision and hearing loss, impaired memory, depression, and even cancer. Okay, and hot foods or beverages may actually cause the styrene to leach out of the foam container and get into our bodies. Honey, where's my tumbler? Number 5. Flame-grilled flavoring. Burger fans, I hate to break it to you, while some fast food burgers flaunt their signature flame-grilled goodness, the meat might not have even touched an open fire in the first place. First off, those sear marks on meat cutlets are usually made by using something called a rotary brander, a machine that brands meat with high-heat grill marks before they are frozen and shipped off to restaurants. But you might be wondering, if the sear marks are fake, then how are they able to achieve that distinct smoky flavor? Well, they have companies like Red Arrow to thank for that. They produce condensed smoke or liquid smoke through a process that uses heat, sawdust, and water. The condensed smoke simulates the savory flavor of natural juices dripping down hot coal, but minus all the cost and hassle of actually grilling. I wonder if it works for rat burgers too.
Rat. This is a rat burger.
Number 4. McDonald's Fries. Have you ever wondered why Mickey D's famous fries look so perfect? And by that, I mean no dark spots like we usually see in raw potatoes. And they're unusually long that makes them bloom out of the box like a perfect fry bouquet. Well, according to renowned activist and author Michael Pollan, McDonald's favors a certain variety of potato called russet Burbank that's typically elongated in shape. However, to keep those tubers blemish-free, farmers use a dangerous pesticide called Monitor, which, as Pollan describes, is so toxic that farmers stay away from the potato fields for 5 days after spraying.
And then when they harvest their potatoes, they have to put them in these atmosphere-controlled sheds the size of a football stadium because they're not edible for 6 weeks. They have to off-gas all the chemicals in them.
However, the McGill University in Canada refuted Pollan's alarmist claims, saying that the Monitor pesticide has not been used since 2009 and that it's normal to place potatoes in atmosphere-controlled sheds to keep them all year round. Number 3. American cheese. Melty cheese in a burger is like the cherry on top of the proverbial cake. It just makes the burger that much more appetizing. But while most of us know that fast food chains use processed cheese, aka American cheese, do you actually know what's inside them? Well, for starters, it's just made of 50% cheese. The rest? An interesting cocktail of preservatives, emulsifiers, food dyes, and artificial ingredients that most of us can't even pronounce.
Brolica Churvava.
Looking at this clip from How Stuff Works, it looks like there's a lot of phosphates in there, some citrates, acids, a bit of propionates. I give up, man. All you have to know is that most of them are to ensure a longer shelf life, make it cheaper and more consistent, and so that the cheese doesn't separate when it melts. But is the term processed such a dirty word? Well, just like with everything else, it's better to consume this Franken-dairy product in moderation. Number 2. Milkshakes. Making a strawberry milkshake at home is pretty easy. All you need are 4 basic ingredients: ice cream, sugar, vanilla, and some fresh strawberries. But did you know that fast food milkshakes have more than 59 ingredients? Well, they mostly come from the chemicals used to create the artificial strawberry flavoring. There's amylbutyrate, ethyl cinnamate, methyl anthranilate, honey I'll be home late, and the list goes on and on. Flavor chemists like Michelle Hagan are responsible in mimicking various flavors using different combinations of chemicals, and the formulas they create are patented.
Raspberry is one of my favorite. I can't even fit all my raspberries on here.
How different can raspberries be?
Oh, very different, very different. Oh yeah, you can make them jammy, you can make them sweet, you can make them floral, you can make them seedy.
But while there's a lot of aversion towards artificial flavoring compared to quote-unquote natural flavoring, mostly because the latter comes from plant and animals and the former does not, ultimately the molecules in both natural and artificial flavorings are exactly the same, and most people can't really tell the difference. No wonder those fast food milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content, and of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app's settings. Number 1. Dirty soda. Did you ever wonder why fast food soda tastes differently from those we buy from the supermarket? Well, for one, you're not just hallucinating, and that's because soda in fountain machines are created right then and there. Contrary to what most of us believe that soft drinks are just decanted into these machines, fountain drinks mix flavor syrup and carbonated water right inside the machine, and some restaurants put more syrup than others, hence the differences in flavor. But that's nowhere near the worst problem about soda dispensers. In a 2018 report by Fox 4, they swabbed several soda fountains from movie theaters, gas stations, and dining locations and had them tested for bacteria. And let's just say the results are a bit hard to swallow.
Fast casual restaurant had some signs of E. coli and the highest count in our tests of total chloroform bacteria.
diarrhea. FYI, E. coli and coliform are bacteria commonly found in fecal matter. Sounds crappy, I know. So, which among these did you find the most disgusting? Let us know in the comments section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? Craving more culinary trivia? Then don't miss our ranking of the 8 foods that were invented for another purpose. Till then, stay safe and chill, Factnatics. See you in our next awesome video.